In my country, I can walk into the Oval Office, I can pound the president's desk and say, Mr. President, I don't like the way you're running our country. And the Russian said, I can do that. The American said, you can? He says, yes. I can go into the Kremlin to the General Secretary's office, pound his desk and say, Mr. General Secretary, I don't like the way President Reagan's running his country.
What's up? This is Tony.
This is Rob
from Iron Reagan.
We're
drunk, actually.
Drunk a little bit.
But you're
early, yeah.
We're doing that, and you're watching TBS.
You're watching TBS.
Hardcore punk metal. I don't know. That's like a phrase we used to always say in Richmond, like about all the metal punk bands that came out of Richmond. Hardcore punk metal freak out. That's kind of what I like to call it. Crossover, man, you know. It's pretty much consumed 90% of our time as far as where it fits in, but I don't know. This is like turned into a priority thing, which is weird.
Yeah.
But
I think musically it's different as well. It's just none of us really have hardcore style bands, or there's all thrash elements in all of the bands that we've been in, but never that much hardcore, and
yeah.
we try to like blend it for pretty well.
I like a lot of it. There's like some killer shit out there, like Forcene and Power Trip. But I mean, it's this revival has been going on for like 12 years now. 13 years. At first, it was kind of annoying when it was like real cheesy, when they tried to brand it like thrash metal, pizza, shark, and I mean, I had a lot to do with that. But I don't think that all thrash bands have to be about that, I think that's what was a little frustrating when it all started coming back. Is cool. Like, I love it. Like, I just wish people didn't like take our sense of humor and try to make that like the part of what thrash is about. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I think altogether, like heavy metal in general is making a comeback, and it's been in the limelight for like the past 10 years. And that's really cool, because for a while it was like nothing but shit music coming into people's ears. And I think the internet had a lot to do with that. I encourage everyone to just try and do something different, because that's what really makes you stand out. And otherwise you're just gonna be just like someone else, and that doesn't make it fun for everyone else,
Yeah, well, we had this like little guitar in the van that we plugged into the computer.
Yeah, I was like doing it on my iPhone.
Yeah, it was really crazy. They would write riffs, like someone would ride shotgun while we were pulling these fucking 9-hour drives, and somebody would just write riffs, and then we just would record it on the iPhone, and then you bring that shit to practice when we got back from tour. It was wild, man. That record, that was one of the weirdest writing experiences in a cool way.
Yeah, it worked. It worked pretty well, though. I mean, it just goes to show of like you can't waste your time, man.
Especially on tour, there's so much sitting on your ass all day. So we tried to like figure out a way to utilize that time to do something productive, and it helped out a lot, because we hadn't ever really had any downtime even since the first album came out.
You want to fight God!
our conversation was really funny when he asked me what I wanted it to sound like. I just said I just want it raw, like I kept talking about 90, like Rorschach or like Born Against and shit like that, which is like, I don't even know. I don't think that's what the record came out like, but he kind of had the element where it's
kind of like make it sound like we do when we play live.
Exactly. Yeah. So it has that raw edge to it, but still you can tell what the hell's going on. I don't want it to look like a new Thrash record or an old one for that matter. I just want it to look like something that stands out on its own.
It's kind of fun having her artwork. She does like it's like looks super fake, but it's real at the same time. It's like actual pictures. I don't know. She just brings in like this really like, it's almost funny, but it's not. It's kind of offensive at the same time.
Her other artwork, she has a website called Neva Safe, and her other artwork's pretty outrageous. People should check it out. But yeah, that was an important thing to us, is to make it not look like a typical like crossover record. This video was kind of like our tribute to Richmond, and we just wanted all our friends to be in a video and just filmed it. Like that shit was filmed in my friend's bookstore. Like my best friend owns a bookstore, and then one of my other really good friends owns this skate park. So we kind of went to Ryan's old work where he flips burgers. The Iron Reagan video was this guy's concept named Whitey, and he was just really into the idea of doing the flash mosh. And we just like told him to go with it. And we told him not to make it look like that video, but yeah. I think it comes over. There's a shopping cart scene. Both videos have a shopping cart scene. Absolutely. If you listen to it, it's definitely, even from Worse Than Dead, it's way different.
Yeah, it's totally different. I mean, that's like the first time we had the two guitar players, and then I was playing bass on that, and I was actually part of the writing process with Mark as well. And we did like a really interesting thing writing that record that I've never experienced in a recording before. It was just come in the room and write a song immediately, and then that's what it is, and it's staying that way. And it really just brought like raw power. And I think that's what we tried to do again in Tiranny with the writing process as well, is just like try not to fuck with it so much and just be what you can do, like what your abilities are. And
between the EP and the LP, when these guys joined, we probably have about 25 song that outtakes that weren't even used on that shit. Like it was just this writing snowball. It's cool because this band is it's still new. You know, these guys like Mark and Rob added a totally new element to the band, and that hasn't even begun to blossom yet. So I mean, we still have a lot of work to do. Like as far as music goes, it's very exciting. It's been incredible for a first tour of Europe for a band. Has exceeded our expectations insanely. There's been like sold out shows and very fun crowd reactions.
Yeah, apparently we have fans over here. We didn't expect that. But
well, you're supposed to eat shit on your first tour, you know, like, and we're all right. Like to fly to Europe. I mean, if you can go support a band that's coming from overseas, do it, because plane tickets are fucking crazy right now to Europe. So we were expecting to really lose our ass, but things are kind of chugging along, which is really fucking cool. Like, it's exciting to be over here. We definitely will come back as soon as possible. Glasgow the other night, this dude fucking set up a ladder on the stage, climbed up the ladder, and dove off it into the crowd. And
doing that, Hellfest was wild as hell too. That's just like it's insane.
Hellfest was like, we played at 10:30 in the morning. That was like our third show of the tour or something. Yeah. We drove overnight, no sleep. We get there, we go on, I have to be on stage, like our set time is 10:30 in the fucking morning. Doing our sound check, it's a football field, empty.
And
they haven't even opened the fucking doors yet, and we're up there, we're just standing up there like fucking doing our thing, and I was just like, this is gonna be kind of embarrassing, but fuck it, we're at Hellfest. We get to see Exodus and Cannibal Corpse, whatever. First song for like 500 people. Halfway through the set, 2,000. End of the set, like 5,000 people. It was fucking crazy.
Yeah,
it was amazing that many people actually woke up to fucking see us play. Like,
Thanks a lot.
festivals here are way more organized, and they're everywhere. Like there's a fest every fucking. People do fests here on fucking Tuesday.
It seems like there's a lot more metal fans over here and that know about underground music as well. So, you know, you can throw that giant festival and then
That's like cool, like Obscene Extreme. You know, you got fucking SOB playing to like fucking 8,000 people or something. That's like that. You can see that shit in the States. I mean, I wish you could, but you know, it's amazing. Man, we're just really pushing this record. We're pretty much got plans till January of just like pushing, and then
it hasn't even been out for a year.
Yeah,
and we're just touring our asses off on it. You know?
We're coming home. We actually got a couple months off. Phil's gonna do a tour with Cannabis Corpse, and we're gonna stay home and try to write some stuff while he's gone. And we're just gonna, when we're home, keep trying to crank out some tunes. So hopefully we can have something else new out, like, you know, before next summer. We'll see. Who knows? Probably be on tour the whole fucking time, or who knows?
Well,
we're going to record the record in the van this time.